Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy career mode. Now, there's going to be a little bit of scuffage for the next couple of episodes. I won't have mods, so I won't be able to have Youth Academy players from 14, and I won't be able to promote them to 16 at least until a couple of days from now, and by the time that, I might actually be out of town to even really play with it. So it's going to be a little bit of a scuffage of a little bit part of the series, but we are in November here in 2027, season 6 of this career mode. We have Liverpool, Newcastle, Leicester City, and Aston Villa in the games to play today. We currently sit 13th in the league with 3 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. I'm doing this just to remind myself because I haven't actually recorded this in quite a bit. 20 goals for, 23 against. Now, obviously, at the beginning of the season, we did sell Laird for 200 million. We have Steele, who's our new left winger now as well. Jacobs and Weber's. We have the board objectives here. Score 5+ 85th minute changing goals. We have not scored any of those. I'm actually going to go ahead and lower that to 3 just because I forgot how difficult that really is to do. So I am going to change that to 3. Family reunion, obtain 20 goal contributions with Bryant and Barnett. We are still at 0 out of 20. They're obviously bench players, so I might actually lower that to 10, to be honest, because they are bench players. They won't really break through the starting 11 unless we rotate the side, and I honestly don't think that's going to happen. Be it in the final of a domestic cup, we did get knocked down the Carabao Cup. I do remember that, so we really have to wait till January to play in the FA Cup to find our fate in that one. Win Manager of the Month, we have not done that so far. In every position, score or assist with the goalkeeper. We are up to 5 out of 11 already, and actually we've been kind of stuck at 5 out of 11 for the last 2 episodes ever since the first one, in which our front 4 have scored. Our striker, Cam, left wing and right wing, and then Evans at right back did score as well. And finished top half in the table, which is top 10. Really top 10. We are currently 13th, so we're not really off to there, but we do have Liverpool to wake things up here today. And I actually want to check my Youth Academy just for myself real quick though. Liverpool at Anfield is going to be one hell of a challenge to get the win over them, but let's see what we can do. And we give the ball straight away, and Darwin Nunez and Gakpo's in behind, and Gakpo might have an early chance. Petit tackles him. Gakpo just had to really just shoot the ball, and it was probably 1-0 for them. Thankfully, we survived the early scare, and Davey might have a chance to play the ball over the top for Weber. Weber will win it back, and Weber will go back to the other side of the field and take the lead himself. Gakpo failed on their end. We don't fail on our end. It's 1-0 to Wakefield, 10 minutes, or not even 10 minutes in, 5 minutes in, and Weber has the opening goal.
About the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish.
Fakir, Gordon, Locatelli, Gakpo trying to find an extra pass, trying to do a little bit too much. And Moyano now. Moyano will just sign Weber down the field, and Weber has a chance to double the lead, and Weber will double the lead here against Liverpool. It's 2-0, and this might turn out to be a massive win here against Liverpool as we double the lead right before halftime.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Well, spot on with that.
Yeah, Wavy. Weber, Jacobs, Steele in behind. Steele to triple the lead right before halftime, and Steele will get on the score sheet as well. It's 3-0 here against Liverpool in the first half. We might not even have to play the second half. There's Gordon. Evans getting dusted. Evans trying to catch up. He won't. He'll stab at it, and he'll switch up the midfield, and Darwin Nunez might be in behind, and Darwin Nunez gets one back early here for Liverpool. A little bit of a sign of life for the Liverpool side, but I don't think it might not amount to anything.
On the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
Cunningham will lay it off for Moyano. Moyano has Neal in the middle, and Neal will take it on his left foot, and Neal will score a 4th win against Liverpool. We're going to pick up a massive win against the Reds. A clean sheet, but it does not matter. A 4-1 win against Liverpool sees us getting closer into the top 10. Slowly trying to take out the teams that are above us. Newcastle United are up next. They have 4 points gap between us. Gordon, Balogun, Anthony, Anderson, Gavi, Veretti, Cucurella, DeFry, Sule, Ashby, and Areola. That's an incredible team, but I think our team is a lot better here. Let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. Do I want to play any other just kind of things? I think Neil continuing at Cam is perfect. But other than that, I think we're set there. Maybe replacing Davey. Maybe I give Brian a start. No, I'll give Brian a start on the other games. But let's get into it. Let's see what we can do against Newcastle United.
And now they get the ball rolling.
Let's see if we can beat Newcastle United. Continue this momentum after that Liverpool thumping.
Well, let's send it over now to Alex Scott because she has a
Anthony
goal to tell us about
into the
in
box
the
for
Spurs
Anderson.
game.
Now
Alex.
back out to Anthony. Back in for Anderson. Moyano will clear it, and Moyano actually couldn't see the throw in further down the line. I was tacking circle to tackle, but unfortunately I had possession of the ball somehow. And now Newcastle United are in towards the box. Petit intercepts the first one. Falling out wide for Anderson now, and Anderson has an easy escape into, and Newcastle United have the lead. It's 1-0. Worst defensive team. Balogun now, Gordon, back to Balogun. Petit really the only one back in time, and he will deal with it nicely. He'll clear it up the field, though, for Gabby, though. Now Anderson, back to Balogun. Petit there again. Can he actually find a red shirt this time? He can.
Cheers, Alex.
Moyano looking to switch the field for Steele. That's a beautiful switch of the ball, and Steele is in behind. Steele has Weber. Steele will go ahead and actually take the lead somehow. Was that deflected? I'm not sure what the heck just happened, but somehow it's 1-1. What turned out to be an awful pass in for Weber. Goes into the back of the net. I'm not sure how. The keeper just absolutely just completely fumbled the living heck out of that, and it deflects off his leg into the back of the net. I'm not sure what EA thought the keeper should do there, but that was not it. It's an own goal for Areola, but Steele will claim. Actually, no, Steele will actually get the credit for that goal somehow. It wasn't even a shot. I passed it. Anthony crossed in. Steele heads it. Jacobs is there. I'm hoping, is that Weber? It is Weber. Weber played in behind. Only he has Ashby to beat, Cucurella to beat, Areola to beat as well, and he will beat all of them. And Wakefield will take the lead. It's 2-1.
Gabby.
Evans intercepts Davey now. Davey can't find Steele out wide. I was also looking for Weber. Jacobs will win it back. Davey in behind now. Davey to make it 3. It will be 3 as soon as my controller reconnects. A 3-1 lead here against Wakefield. Fagan. How is this game still going on? Just kick it out. How is +2 turned to +6? But a back-to-back win here against Liverpool and Newcastle. We're climbing this table. Now we face off against Leicester City. Another club to take on that is above us. Leicester City sitting third with 22 points. If we win this game, we have the chance to break into the top for the first time this season. Can we take out another club that is above us, another club that is somewhat chance possibly fighting for a title? Let's see. Same as Act 11 for 3 games in a row. Not switching it up. They've been fantastic. See if they can continue working well. Kessier into Ribiedo. Ribiedo gets past Acuna, crossed in. Evans can't save it, and Carlson has a lead for Leicester City. It's 1-0. Brian will take the penalty here. We're going right. Keeper went left. It's 1-1. Brian scores. And it's 1-1 in the 70th minute. Back to level terms. Team have. Insane. Danny Ceballos. Out wide for Meyer. Young blocked the cross, and Young might be able to carry it out a little bit. Here is Young. He's going to look to find Steele out wide. Steele, can you get past Castagnier, who's on a yellow card, so he has to be careful. And he will get past the Castagnier. Now Steele cutting in. Brian, touch shot. Brian scores. 2-1. And Brian Brian on a brace who saved this game, and Steele out wide. And Steele. Brian wants a hat trick. Brian wants a hat trick. The shot's blocked, but that might not matter. It's a 2-1 win against Leicester City. Yes, okay, I thought he wasn't below whistle. 2-1 win. We win 3 games in a row against 3 massive clubs that were ahead of us. Aston Villa to end the month now, to make it a perfect 4 for 4. And we are in 6th, 1 point off the top 4, 1 point behind Leicester City, who we just beat. We mount over the other 2 clubs that we beat this episode as well, Liverpool and Newcastle United. Trying to turn this team around. He doesn't want to be benched for that game, and honestly, I think he might have deserved to start with a brace. One of the worst defensive teams. I'm trying to change that little by little, but we're still conceding goals, back-to-back goals. And I'm actually going to go ahead and give Brian the start over Weber, and I'm going to go ahead and watch this game. I'm not going to simulate through it. I'm going to actually watch them play it out by themselves. And if you don't know how to do that, just put your keeper, lock the player as a backup keeper, and just sub him out before you go. And you can have him as a second sheet here, and go to your first sheet, and he obviously won't be starting. And then you can be able to watch the game and watch them actually play it out, and not through just that little tiny screen. But Aston Villa, this should be a win, and I could jump in at any point, obviously, as well. It's not like position change. And what is it doing? Who does it have me as? Oh, I might have fluffed this. All right, never mind. We're just watching it through simulation. I fluffed it up. I think the keeper has to be on the bench as well. Yeah, he's not on the bench. That's why it's not working. Okay, that's on me.
Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross.
And Moyano scores to make it 1-0 for Wakefield. And Brian makes it 2-0 in rapid fashion. It's 2-0 against Villa. They get one back in the 33rd minute to make it 2-1. They level it up. It's 2-2. We got ourselves a game here. Jacobs almost jumped in. It's 3-2. We take the lead back. Can we keep on to the lead? Davey is a little bit hurt, so we'll go ahead and get Cunningham's spot. It's 3-3. We have less than 2 minutes to try and score. Oh, I can't play it, can I?
Just had to keep his concentration
Corner to end the game. Sends it in, is cleared. Does the referee allow it to play? No, it's a 3-3 draw against Villa. Almost a near perfect month. We absolutely bottle it. How did we do that? We completely bottle a perfect month, in which would have seen us break into the top 4, at least for the time being. But it doesn't work out. Do we get manager of the month? No, we do not. How do we not get manager of the month? What do I got to do? We do get a scouting report. Now, these are going to be all 15 to 16-year-old. And honestly, none of them look good enough. Nothing. It's looking like nothing out of Portugal as well. So back-to-back doozies. And honestly, the Youth Academy has been looking very shaky lately. Ever since we got Harrison Steele, to be honest, it hasn't been that great. That was 150K. I'm only looking for 1 million. I'm at that point to where I might not even need the Youth Academy. But that is going to be the end of the episode. We finish it in 6. How we haven't won Manager of the Month yet is absolutely insane. But, I mean, I think we only won Manager of the Month once in our whole entire career here. But we have December up. If we win all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we win all 6 games in this month, there's no way in hell we don't win Manager of the Month. Watford, Everton, Leeds, Fulham, Burnley, and Everton to end the calendar year. I will see y'all for the episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.